Carolina, and Mackie Ben Amy from North Miami, Florida, 6'7". So underway here at the Wheeler Center, and the certainly glad you join us tonight on Ustream. Scott Neisler here. So we're just underway, no score. I think they've got the shot clock worked out. There's jumper. And penetrating all the way in is he gets his first 2 points of the day. First 2 points of the night. Belmont Abbey in their home red jerseys, and Pfeiffer in their black, trimmed in white and gold. The Ray Chin's going to get taken away. Here goes. The Ray Chin's going to get taken away. Here comes Guerrero. Guerrero on the layup is going to be found on North Greenville here this Saturday at 7 o'clock from the Wheeler Center. And Guerrero, and he makes the offer. And Belmont Abbey crossing the timeline. Let's see if these red jerseys can give us some luck here. And Dion Lane on the shot, no good. And luck here. And Dion Lane on the shot, no good. And rebound to Guerrero. Guerrero into Calhoun. Back out to A.J. Clark. And setting it up is Pfeiffer. Calhoun with it. He's going to drive, kick it back out to Ben Amy. And there's Guerrero on the drive, and he's going to nice little soft shot right there, and Guerrero gets his first field goal. 3 points for him. It's a 5-0 Pfeiffer lead. Ray Chin with it. Going to go inside and get knocked away, but it's going to be a foul. Pfeiffer 169-68 at Pfeiffer, so this is a game that Belmont Abbey love to be able to get. 4 freshmen from Harrisburg, North Carolina, as we said. Boy, he has grown up a lot in this, moving in from high school basketball to college. And he missed the second one. 5-1 to score, Pfeiffer on top. And I think the key today is for Belmont Abbey, moving in from high school basketball to college. And where at the beginning of the game they get down by 20 points, and they come back violently in the second half to just coming up short. So let's don't get in that big hole early in the contest. 5-1 to score. Kicks it back out to Ben Amy. And driving is Calhoun. Calhoun with the, and it's now 7-1. Belmont Abbey, I'm not sure has even made a shot on goal, or got fouled on, Nick Huff did on a layup. Markel Pollard is going to pick for Nick Huff. Huff's going to penetrate and go in. It's going to be a block. Left to go. A.J. Clark, and there's the shot's going to be fouled. And the jumper misses the first. Lieutenant Tuscola. That one off the back of the iron. No. And Fallard with the rebound gets it to Ray Chin. Ray Chin to the forecourt. Dion Lane with it. Nick Huff spending all the offense so far. And he's going to throw the first half. Certainly glad you've joined us on Ustream as you have all season long. Hope you've enjoyed it. Been a rather tough year, tough first year for head coach Martin Unger. But again, a very inexperienced 3 makes it 10-4. And actually Dexter Clark's in. And inside to Fillard. Fillard back out. Dexter Clark with it. Kicks it back out to Ray Chin for three. And he's got it. And that's what's going to happen right there. Is Ray Chin needs to get some shooting done. This guy's the best on the team so far as the shooting is concerned. Let him have it. All right, there once again. Off the mark this time, rebound Huff. All right, there once again. Off the mark this time, rebound Huff. No foul called on Devon Jenkins. He's in for Pfeiffer now. Inside to Fillard, and he misses the dunk. So Pfeiffer with the basketball here with 15:09 left to go. First half, leading 10-9. Now they said that was going to be good. So I guess we'll go ahead and give it to him. There's a shot from three-point land, no good, and it's going to go out of bounds. More effort, a little more points on goal or whatever, and we could be winning this ball game. So that's the good news. All right, Dexter Clark with it. Markel Pollard inside to Robbie Sterling. Dexter Clark with it. And it looks like Pfeiffer's in a 2-3 zone. And there's Markel Pollard, and he gets rejected. And there's Markel Pollard, and he gets rejected by number 50, Rob Folk. He's a 6'11 junior from Washington, North Carolina. Take it out underneath the basket. There was a foul on the play. Mike Smith with it. Sterling doing a good job fronting Folk. And a nice penetrating basket was Mike Smith. He's got 5 points. And Dexter Clark with it. Markel Pollard. And there's Robbie Stewart. And there's Robbie Stewart. And there's Robbie Stewart. And there's Robbie Stewart. Robbie Sterling, rather. There's a shot by Dexter Clark off the mark. Folk with Stewart. Robbie Sterling, rather. There's a shot by Dexter Clark off the mark. Folk with the rebound. Folk attended Cape Fear Community College. That's the reason why he's pretty close to Pfeiffer University. Mike Smith with it. Dexter Clark on him. Folk going to try to pick for him. And the penetration, good. And the penetration, good defense by Belmont Abbey. And here comes Nick Huff with it. And he's going to go all the way. And it's too bad it is two. Huff has now 5. And Huff sinks the points now. It's 12-11. Again, we're sticking around here. Hopefully we can get us a victory here tonight here at the Wheeler Center. All right, that one down on the ground, Wheeler Center. All right, that one down on the ground. Folk not able to get that one at his knees. And there's the, oh man, missed the one at his knees. And there's the, oh man, missed the layup, did Markel Pollard. And I know he go to the bench. Calhoun with the basketball up front. Now he's going to kick it out to Guerrero. Guerrero underneath, and he's going to make the Looks like Fillard's going to come in. And Dexter Clark with it. Inside to Robbie Sterling off the mark. No good. It's going to go out of. Right at the 12-minute mark, too. There's Fillard. Back to Markel Pollard into Dexter Clark for three. He off the front of the rear end, no good. Pollard into Dexter Clark for three. He off the front of the rear end, no good. Neither team really shooting the lights out so far. As Guerrero's going to go for three, and he's going to get it. Yeah, he did get it. I didn't know. Six points for him. And there's Nick Huff. And it's going to be a foul on. Clark with it, back over to Calhoun. And Clark for the shot, no good. Huff with. Dexter Clark back to Huff. Ray Chin. Kendall Ratliff with it. And now Dexter Clark with it. Ray Chin with it. Took up his dribble. Back over to the side. Kendall Ratliff with it. And we've had certain opportunities to get the lead. We've gotten within one several times. There's Guerrero from the corner, no good. And there's the putback and the foul times. There's Guerrero from the corner, no good. And there's the putback and the foul. And he makes. Ray Chin with it. Inside to Deion Lane. He's going to get it stopped by Luku. And he's going to grab it back. But finally, inside to Deion Lane. He's going to get it stopped by Luku. And he's going to grab it back. But finally, Chin steps in to get the rebound. It's going to be tough. Inside to Deion Lane. He's going to get it stopped by Luku. And he's going to grab it back, but finally lead before. So interesting. So now you'll have to stay tuned at halftime to hear the women's statistics from the first game as they won their 19th game of the year. All right, so Belmont Abbey with the basketball with 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Deion Lane with it now. Dexter Clark. Clark's going to be picked. He's going to go for three and off the mark. And Clark's going to be picked. He's going to go for three. And off the mark. And rebound, Ben Amy. As Clark gets inside, it's going to be broken up. As Clark gets inside, it's going to be broken up. And there's Huff, who was throwing the basketball to him. He wasn't able to see it. Dexter Clark with it. Clark driving underneath. He's going to get it batted away. Clark with it. Clark driving underneath. He's going to get it batted away. And that time by Aluku. And the easy Belmont option for authentic New York style pies and pasta. Simply Simonetti's in Belmont. Well, that was a true 30-second timeout. They're normally 40 to 45, something like that. But anyway, Belmont Abbey with the basketball. We've got Goins in there as well. Give a little bit of a breather to Dexter Clark. And Chin has the basketball. Nick Huff with it. Still going to go inside and misses the shot. And Nick Huff with it. Still going to go inside and misses the shot. And finally the rebound goes to A.J. Clark. Aluku almost loses the basketball. And Mike Smith back on out to A.J. Clark for Pfeiffer. And he's going to blow around Goins, and there's going to be a foul shots. That would have been a 1-and-1 anyway, as that was the 17th foul, but he misses it off. And Hayden Goins in at guard. Try to keep everybody fresh for the second half as with the rebound. So Ray Chin with it, back to Goins, over to Dion Lane. Pollard with it. Goins back to Chin. Pollard with it, back to Chin. Chin inside to Sterling. And Dion Lane for three off the back of the iron, no good. And Guerrero to Sterling. And Dion Lane for three off the back of the iron, no good. And Guerrero with the rebound. Andrew Guerrero, as we said, is a 6'3" sophomore from Dallas, Texas. And that ball going to be 3 sophomore from Dallas, Texas. And that ball going to be broken up, and we just got to do something on the other end with it. Ray Chin for the 10-footer. He missed it. And Goins with it. Gets it back to Chin on the other end with it. Ray Chin for the 10-footer. He missed it. And Goins with it. Gets it back to Chin, and we'll set it back up. Just not hitting a real good percentage right now. And you know that's going to be something that'll not be the norm for the game. Dion Lane with it going underneath. And it once again going in with a Luku. It was tough on the other end with it. Ray Chin for the 10-footer. He missed it. And Goins with it. Gets it back to Chin. Dion Lane with it going underneath. And it once again going in with a Luku. It was tough. 13 our score, 7 minutes to go in the first half. Not been a particularly good half for Belmont Abbey, but we're still hanging around here, only 7 points down. And there's going to be the shot, and they're going to say Dion Lane with it, Ray Chin. Back to Lane. And again, Pfeiffer, our corner. And he gets jumpers, a 6'8" junior. So this is a tall group right here. As Rob Folks in there, he's 6'11". Wish they had weights too, because this guy must be 305 or 50 pounds too. Looks like bobbling air in there. Our Dion Lane inside to Robbie Sterling. Sterling back out to Pollard. Pollard's going to go inside, and he's going to be fouled. It has made living tough for him. And that one's going to go off. And he cuts it to a 6-point lead, rather, with 6:13 left to go. It's 20-14. Guerrero with it. He's trying to penetrate, kicks it out to the back. And there goes Jenkins. Jenkins missed. Penetrate, kicks it out to the back. And there goes Jenkins. Jenkins misses. And we've got to take advantage of those missed shots. As Chin thought about the three-pointer, pulled it back. And there's Markel Pollard. Wow, off the back of the backboard. Folks going to come up with, pulled it back. And there's Markel Pollard. Wow, off the back of the backboard. Folks going to come up with a rebound. Not been a good shooting percentage here in this first half, but yet we're still in striking distance of Pfeiffer. Only down to 6, 20-14. Oh, a pretty easy basket game as Hayden Goins will bring it across the timeline. Ray Chin's only got 3 points in the first half. Chin's not wanting to try to shoot in there, but there's Goins, and he's going to miss it off the back of the iron. And Folks going to. Five minutes now to go in the first half, 22-14. And it's going to be the jam for Pfeiffer. I suppose really the name of the game for Belmont Abbey is not to dig such a big, deep hole. And if we can stay within striking distance, we will play better in the second half for sure. It's has not been a good shooting first half for Belmont Abbey so far. They get somebody hot. Ray Chin going to penetrate, and he got the shot off. But what's happening is they're altering their shots when they go in with the big guys underneath. And Belmont, North Carolina, Scott Neisler here with you with the play-by-play. Markel Pollard with it, back to Ray Chin. Now there's 4:10 left in the first half, down by 10 points, 24-14. Nick Huff, back over to Deion Lane. They're going to try to penetrate. They missed. And rebound. Go to Deion Lane. They're going to try to penetrate. They missed. And rebound goes to number 1, Jenkins. Jenkins with it, then the dribbling it to the top of it. And they're going to set it up here with 13 seconds on the shot clock. There's Guerrero, and Guerrero's going to get the ball knocked. There's Guerrero, and Guerrero's going to get the ball knocked away. And there's Chin having to chase it down. And Nick Huff back to Pollard, and Pollard's got the three. 4 points for him. Nick Huff with 5. He's leading the team. And they're going to be a foul. And he'll be shooting 2 shots. You see, if you miss one, it's left to go in the half. Need to try to tighten this thing up just a bit. As 1 field goal and 2 free throws. Nick Huff with it, back to Hayden Goins. Goins working it around. Markel Pollard kind of broke the ice a bit with that last 3. That looked like a great shot then. It was a great shot. So Goins going inside trying to kick it back out, but Jumper steps in the way and gets the steal. A.J. Clark. And there's Jumper. Jumper misses the shot, gets his own rebound, and misses, and there's Clark. And there's Jumper. Jumper misses the shot, gets his own rebound, and misses, and there's Pop with the rebound. You got to get Ray Chin in the offensive mix. He's got 1 3-pointer tonight. Now there you go. There's a 3-pointer, but it's off the mark. And now there you go. There's a 3-pointer, but it's off the mark. And there's Aluku with the rebound. Here comes Guerrero. I just say shoot as much as you can, Ray. And there's Jumper. And gave up a couple of easy baskets under there by them using the baseline. All right, so Mike Smith with it. Underneath, no. And he gets the front end, gets a shot at getting it back to 10 points. And he does. So he's got 6 points. I believe he's the leading scorer. He's tied with Guerrero with 6. All right, there's Pollard for 3. Off the mark, off the right side. All right, there's Pollard for 3. Off the mark, off the right side. And walk. And I believe it's got to be, it'll be better in the second half for sure. It's kind of like the women. As Pfeiffer improved in the second half to 38% after shooting 21. I believe 2 shots. And there you go. Okay, 11 points now. So 7 out of 18 points belongs to Nick Huff. That went off the back of the iron, no good. And so 11 points now. So 7 out of 18 points belongs to Nick Huff. That went off the back of the iron, no good. And so Aluku comes up with it. And here comes Pfeiffer. 1 minute left to go in the first half. There's Mike Smith with it. Smith's going to drive, and Mike Smith, he's got 5 points tonight. Misses that one. That one run. The next one right off the front of the rim, and Hayden Goins gets the rebound. Here's Ray Chin as he's going forward, and he's going to get hammered. The next one right off the front of the rim, and shot clock. And Chin makes out his first half, and we can get within 7 points with this free throw, and he does. To go in the first half. They can't exactly wait to the last thing, but there's Guerrero for three, and Guerrero has got 9 points now with 27 seconds left to go, and it's back to a 10-point lead. Shot clock is off, so Belmont Abbey is going to take the last shot. Ray Chin with it, back to Hayden Goins. Ray Chin, 10 seconds to go, and he gets hit, and he'll go to 2 free throws right here. And it's almost auto. And now he's just about to go 4 in a row right here, and he does. So 2 with 9.5 seconds left to go. There's Guerrero, and misses the shot, and the putback is going to be good. There's Guerrero, and misses the shot, and the putback is going to be good. Back is going to be good by number 1 Jenkins, and that's going to be the end of the first. Cuff, Ray Chin, Nicholas Fillard, Dion Lane, and Kendall Ratliff to round it off. All right, so Dion Lane, there is Nick Huff. Trying to penetrate, he loses it, loses the hand. Huff trying to penetrate, he loses it, loses the handle, and so Guerrero comes up with it. Calhoun. And driving's been Amy, and he not able to make the shot. Ray Chin misses up the shot. Mistakes it. Dion Lane with it. He's going to drive and put it in and out. No good. And rebound to Kendall Ratliff. Back to Lane with it. He's going to drive and put it in and out. No good. And rebound to Kendall Ratliff. Back to Huff. Huff's going to also penetrate. And he misses the shot. And finally Lane with it. He's going to drive and put it in and out. No good. And rebound to Kendall Ratliff. Back to Huff. Huff's going to also penetrate. And he misses the shot. And finally, Keith Jumper comes up. Well, they had a good shot at it, but frankly, we've been rejected so many times in the first half from that area that that kind of altered the shot of Nick Huff. Guerrero with it, trying to set things up. Still 32-22. Kicks it out to Guerrero for three, and he's got it from the corner already tonight. Yeah, he's at a 35-22 score. Dion Lane with it, back to Huff. Huff to Ray Chin. There's Fillard with it. He's going to turn to shoot, and he gets it. Nice shot that time by Nicholas Fillard. 4 points for him. There's a shot in and out, no good. Fillard. There's a shot in and out, no good. Fillard with the rebound. And Chin off the backboard, no good. And it's going to. Dion Lane back to Chin at the top of the key. 17:42 left in the game. This will be the final game for the men this year. Ray Chin inside trying to get it into Ratliff. Now Chin throws it over to Dion Lane, 3-point. Right there. And I already told you we're shooting a bit better than we did in the first half. 35-27. There's a three-pointer, and he buries it hard. So back-to-back threes kind of negates that one. Chin for three. He's got set up. And when he come into this contest with a 14-11 record, 10-9 in the conference Carolina's play. Looking for win number 11. And missed the shot. And here comes Ray Chin back. Nick Huff thought about three. He's going to post up and shoot it. Nick Huff thought about three. He's going to post up and shoot it. Misses off the front of the iron. And there's Jumper with it, and he's going to get fouled. It was 5 of 13. 38% in there. 5 of 13, as we said in the first half. All right, Jumper gets the. That's right, that's his first points of the game. So Nick Huff with it, 39-30, 9-point lead. Nicholas Fillard out front. There's Markel Pollard, gives it to Ray Chin. And there's Kendall Ratliff for three, in and out, no good. And there's Kendall Ratliff for three, in and out, no good. Just a little bit too much spin on the ball. There's A.J. Clark going north to south, and Nicholas Fillard. There's A.J. Clark going north to south, and Nicholas Fillard with the rebound. Gets it out quickly to Ray Chin. And there's Pollard with it, and almost throws it away. And there's Pollard with it, and almost throws it away to A.J. Clark. And they go back the other end. That went off the front of the iron. And he makes the with 6 points now. Dexter Clark in the lineup now. And there's inside to Rob Sterling. Back out to Nick Huff. There's Chin. He's going to take it all in. Takes it back out. And there's a shot off the mark. No good. And Dexter Clark with it. Get a fresh. Takes it back out. And there's a shot off the mark. No good. And Dexter Clark with it. Get a fresh. Takes it back out. And there's a shot off the mark. No good. And Dexter Clark with it. Get a fresh 35 seconds. And there's Nick Huff for three. Off the mark. No good. Rebound goes to Devontae Jenkins. So Clark with the basketball. Back to Mike Smith. There's going to be a foul, and it's going to win in 2 games so far this season. But he got a very, very young and big basketball team. All right, so Clark sinks. He gets 2 of them in there, and they take a 12-point lead, 42-30. There's the Clark with it, kicks it back out to Huff. There's Markel Pollard for 3, and misses everything, and it goes out of bounds. Kind of continue for Belmont Abbey tonight, and once again, just a little improvement on shooting percentage. And he sinks the first one. From Lexington, Kentucky. And he sinks the next one. So Dexter Clark bringing it across the timeline, and it's 44-30. And certainly can't let this one get a little any further away from him here. And I'll try to fight through this and get back into this one. And we set it up, only 10 seconds left on the clock. 7 seconds, and Chin's going to have to probably throw one up There's Nick Huff for three. He's got it, baby. And probably should have had a shot at a four-point play that time. So Huff with a three-pointer right at the closing seconds of the shot clock. 44-33, 11-point Pfeiffer lead. And inside the points now. Dexter Clark, Markel Pollard. Moving the ball around very, very well is Belmont Abbey right now. They're moving the ball great. And there's Robbie Sterling, and he's going to get fouled by. So Robbie Sterling at the free throw line and misses the free. Leaves. You come in with a 6'11" junior. Misses both of them, so still a 13-point lead for Pfeiffer. And there's Guerrero for three, and he finally missed one. And there's Guerrero for three, and he finally missed one. And here comes Dexter Clark. He's going to pull up for the small jumper and misses that one. Dexter Clark, he's going to pull up for the small jumper and misses that one. And again, the shooting woes just have been tough for Belmont Abbey tonight. We could just get hot just a little bit. This game would tighten right on up. And Guerrero back out to A.J. Clark. And Clark misses. And here comes. And Clark misses. And here comes Dexter Clark. And they've missed, but we've not been able to convert on the other end. And that one's going to be a foul. Points for Ray Chin. And that one rattles home. There you go, 12. And 10 points for Nick Huff tonight. All right, so Pfeiffer with the basketball and a 11-point lead. And there's and once again for Guerrero. 49-35, 11:40 left to go. There's Dexter Clark for three, no good. There's Dexter Clark for three, no good. And rebound goes to A.J. Clark. And he lays it in. (51-35), 16-point lead. Kendall Ratliff, and there's going to be a foul clock for 35 seconds. And Ray Chin with it, he's trying to penetrate, and he's going to get it rejected. What you do is you use the basket to shield the shot. All right, Deion Lane's back in the lineup. Dexter Clark, sort of the quarterback of the team, takes the pick. Oh, there's the shot, overshooting. Oh, there's the shot, overshooting it is Markel Pollard. They're still. There's Folk, and he misses. Gets it back out. There's Folk, and he misses. Gets it back out. There's Folk, and he misses. Gets it back out. And they'll set it back up. Fresh shot clock. There's Calhoun on the drive, and he misses it. And rebound, Markel. There's Calhoun on the drive, and he misses it. And rebound, Markel Pollard. And we're going back the other way. And you're going to get it picked. We're going back the other way. And you're going to get it picked by Mike Smith. And Smith's going to go all the way and miss it. And there's Guerrero finally finishing it by Mike Smith. And Smith's going to go all the way and miss it. And there's Guerrero finally finishing it by Mike Smith. And Smith's going to go all the way and miss it. And there's Guerrero finally finishing it. "17 points for Andrew Guerrero. 53-35. Nick Huff on the drive, and he's going to get the roll. 20% in the first half. Shooting a bit better, I believe, in the second half. I don't have a total number, but just sort of a gut feeling on my part. There's Guerrero for three, and he got it. And makes a 19-point Pfeiffer lead now with 8:44 to go. Got to get some offense going. And we have been cold tonight. There you go. Good shot there. There you go. Good shot there. Nicholas Fallard. Nice turnaround shot. And he's going to be a good one. He's a 6'10 freshman from La Plata, Maryland. And that one's going to go there. Been a cold shooting night for the men Crusaders. And we'll see if we can just spark a fire a little bit in this and get over the hump. It was a very, very close game. And Pfeiffer, we lost by 1 point over there. Now there's Ray Chin missing. And Folk comes 1 point over there. Now there's Ray Chin missing. And Folk comes up with the rebound. But at Pfeiffer, it was a 69-68 loss. Need to get a stop, but Guerrero's been tough. He's got 20 points tonight, as we said, and there's going to be a foul on. Let's see, Deion Lane's going out. And loose ball. Let's see, Deion Lane's going out. And loose ball, as the ball was going into Keith Jumper, he got knocked away. We got to convert. That's what we got to do, is convert. Let's get this basket right here. Three-pointer to get us back within, no, not quite. Within 13. And he gets rejected on that one. There's Dexter Clark with it. There's going to be a jump ball, I believe. And he gets rejected on that one. There's Dexter Clark with it. There's going to be a jump ball, I believe. That'll be the 15th foul for them, so Belmont Abbey will take the ball out underneath the basket. And there's Dexter Clark with it now. Fresh 30-second clock. Got to make some inroads. Back out, Huff with the shot, and uses the backboard. 15 points for Nick Huff. Lead score so far for Belmont Abbey, and it's now 56-42. They're going to go there, bring it in back to Ray Chin. A chance to cut this thing to 11 if we can get a three-pointer. Kendall Ratliff. There's Nick Huff for three, and he's got it, baby. And he missed it. Nick Huff now with 18 points. Got to get Ray Chin in it, too. He's got 12, but most of them free throws and 2 3-pointers. So half of his points came off the free throw line. And that's going to be a foul. And makes the first one. 13, it's at 58-45, 13-point lead, 5:51 left in the season. They're going to want to go out strong. And kicks it out. Pollard's going to take it to the basket. And that's the front end. Get it within 10 points here, fairly soon. And this can be easily done. It's his 4-point. I tell you, Markel Pollard can light it up too when he's right. There's a 15-point lead. There's Fillard, he misses. There's Fillard, he misses. And the ball's going to be saved out of bounds. And here comes Mike Smith. Across the timeline, he's going to go north-south too. And there to clean Smith. Across the timeline, he's going to go north-south too. And there to clean it was Jenkins. And he has 8 points now, Devontae Jenkins. And that's going to be a foul. Belmont Abbey with the basketball. They took a quick 30-second timeout. Nice Markel. 62-48, 14-point lead. Pfeiffer with the basketball, 4:26 left to go. Almost picked off. And going to be a three-pointer there. And that makes 16 points now for A.J. Clark. Beyond lane for three. Oh, this in and out, no good. There's Markel Pollard. He's going to knock it back for Pfeiffer. Clark kicks it back out to Smith. He got around Ray Chin, but Ray Chin had some help underneath. And there's Smith, and he misses it. Jenkins underneath. And there's Smith, and he misses it. Jenkins underneath. And there's Smith, and he misses it. Jenkins underneath. And there's Smith, and he misses it. Jenkins tries to tap it around and finally has to come back to it. Now Pfeiffer trying to eat up a little bit of clock. And Smith has the basketball there, Guerrero. And there's Smith for three, and he's going to get it. And they have actually gotten hotter. There's 11 points now for Mike Smith. And there's Fillard. There's going to be 5 minutes to go in the game, and all of a sudden Pfeiffer's had a real hot streak and have shot a few three-pointers. 5 minutes to go in the game, and all of a sudden Pfeiffer's had a real hot streak and have shot a few three-pointers. And there's a shot by Chin, and he made it. I think it's been absent today is Ray Chin. He needs to shoot more. He absolutely has a great shot. And he got his first one at the very beginning of the game. He got one close to the end of the first half. And then now right then. And that was when you're bringing the ball up or whatever, you don't get the first, pass. And they don't try to work it out for you. So there's Guerrero going to get hit. 5 three-pointers to his credit. He's a good shooter, but he does. So Pfeiffer will improve to, and they will also go to 11-9 in conference play. It may help their standings in the conference tournament coming up. And they're going. He's got a great offensive ability, and this guy's going to be really good for Belmont Independence High School. And as we said, one senior on the team, and that was Justin Kuhlman this year, so he has one more year of eligibility left. .156 left to go. 69-52. And that one's going to be a. That one off the mark. Probably shot a little better than they did in the first half. They were 5 of 13, less than 50%. It's 2 right then. Deion Lane with it. There's Ray Chin. Chin's going to spot up and shoot in now with 17 points. Left ankle, or left knee. And he misses that one, and Sean Marty tries to come up with a rebound, and left ankle, left knee. And he misses that one, and Sean Marty tries to come up with a rebound, and it's actually in there, but he's been talking with head coach Martin Unger there. Tough with it, Deion Lane, Ray Chin, go inside again, Marty for the 3, and he's got it. And again, he's a 6'5" sophomore with 58 seconds left to go. It's 69-57. 12-point lead. And again, gets the ball in. That's only his 3rd point of the game, believe it or not. And there's Ray Chin for 3. And Ray Chin's going to end up with 20 points. 71-60. Now all of a sudden this big flare at the end, and here we are very, very close. Only down by 11. Went into halftime down by 10, so this is a fairly even second half for both teams. But it did not need to be that way for Belmont Abbey to get the victory. There's the shot. Nicholas Fillard finally gets it. There's the shot. Nicholas Fillard finally gets it. There's the shot. Nicholas Fillard finally gets it. And the throw is going to go errant. Nicholas Fillard finally gets it. And the throw is going to go errant. And with the ball, A.J. Clark gets it with 3 seconds to go. 2-1. And that is going to be the ball game, folks. The final